When I was a kid, I had the thought that life was very cool and nice, and that everyone loved me and my family. I believed that all people were lovely, and we all lived in a safe world where governments took care of us, and always doing their best to keep us happy. But I was just a kid, and I had no idea what was really going on this planet. Yes, you who's listening to me right now. It's likely you clicked on this video to gain the knowledge needed to acquire power, to understand the path to authority, most probably because you recognize that in this world, it's the strong who dominate, living a life of opulence. As for the weak, honestly, I don't know, because hardly anyone has cared enough to truly comprehend the plight of the weak. But I can assure you, they do exist. So I'm going to impart to you 48 laws of power. If you applied correctly, these laws will lead you to the power and authority you desire. They will enable you to influence people, even if you don't seek power or control over others in the first place. They will serve as a fortress protecting you from the cunning games and deceit of people. But let me caution you that your perspective of the world will undergo a profound transformation. And remember, there's nothing in life that comes free. These rules may appear to be free, but you will pay the price for them, and that price will come from within you. Imagine a world where power and influence serve as the architects of destinies, where the ability to master these potent forces can propel you to unprecedented heights. In this realm, the boundaries of human achievement blur, and the grand tapestry of life unfolds in a symphony of strategic mastery. Welcome to a realm where understanding the laws that govern the art of influence opens doors to limitless possibilities. Today, we embark on a journey into the heart of these laws, Laws 1 to 3, a voyage enriched by real-life examples that will peel back the layers of these principles, revealing the age-old secrets of mastering power. This is not a mere lesson. It is an odyssey through time and circumstance, where wisdom and strategy intersect with ambition and intention. We are about to uncover the profound truths that have guided emperors, titans of industry, and master diplomats throughout history. So fasten your mental seatbelts, for this lesson is unlike any other. It is a transformative exploration that will leave you with insights and perspectives that will forever alter the way you perceive the world of power and influence. Many people think that if they showcase their abilities and talents to their superiors, they will be loved and considered exceptional. However, what often happens is that others may feel threatened by them, fearing they will be replaced. This could lead to your superiors becoming annoyed with you and even attempting to distance themselves from you. However, if you prove to them that they are the cornerstone without which the place cannot thrive, they will cherish you and cannot do without you. This principle has proven its validity throughout history. Despite the changing times, this rule remains constant. Let's delve further into the world of Alex, the talented musician who mastered the first law of power. As the years passed, Alex's fame continued to grow, and he became a confidant of the king. The king relied on Alex not only for music, but also for advice on matters of the court. One day, a rival kingdom sent their most celebrated musician to perform for the king. The entire court buzzed with anticipation, wondering if this newcomer would outshine Alex. When the rival musician began to play, it was evident that he was extraordinarily talented, and the audience was enthralled by his performance. Alex, however, remained calm. He knew that this was a moment to reaffirm the first law of power. Instead of allowing jealousy or fear to consume him, he applauded the rival musician's talent and praised his performance. By doing so, he not only demonstrated humility, but also made the king realize that he valued the king's entertainment above all else. In the end, the rival musician's performance was indeed brilliant, but it didn't diminish Alex's position. The king appreciated Alex's loyalty and rewarded him with an even higher status in the court. This story reminds us that mastering power requires not only understanding the laws, but also applying them wisely, even in the face of competition. We will uncover another facet of Law 2 through the life of Lisa, the shrewd merchant. As time passed, Lisa's business flourished once again. However, she remained vigilant about those around her. She had learned a valuable lesson about trust and betrayal. Instead of blindly trusting anyone, she cultivated a network of acquaintances and allies, all while remaining cautious. One day, Lisa faced a new threat. A formidable rival emerged in the form of a cunning merchant named Sophia. Lisa could sense Sophia's ambition, and she knew that Sophia could be a powerful ally or a dangerous enemy. Instead of dismissing Sophia, Lisa decided to reach out and form a strategic alliance. By doing so, Lisa applied the wisdom of law too. She didn't put blind trust in Sophia, but she recognized the potential benefits of having her as an ally rather than an enemy. Together, they forged a partnership that not only strengthened Lisa's position in the market, but also ensured her continued success. This story teaches us that while caution is necessary, the wise application of trust and alliances can be a powerful tool in the world of power and influence. Let's continue our exploration of Law 3 through the experiences of James, the master spy. Throughout his career, James honed the art of concealing intentions to perfection. He became a legend in the world of espionage, known for his uncanny ability to keep his motives hidden. One day, he faced a mission that would test his skills to the utmost. He was tasked with infiltrating a rival organization's headquarters to gather critical information. The stakes were high, and failure was not an option. James knew that if he were to succeed, he had to not only conceal his intentions, but also manipulate his adversaries. He adopted a persona that aligned with the enemy's expectations, blending seamlessly into their world. He played the role so convincingly that even his closest allies were unsure of his true loyalties. As a result, he successfully obtained the information he needed and delivered a crippling blow to the rival organization. This story emphasizes the importance of mastering the art of deception and the strategic use of ambiguity in the pursuit of power. As we conclude our series through the laws of power and influence, remember that these principles are not just theoretical concepts, but practical tools that can shape your destiny. The stories and insights we've explored today are not only lessons from history, but also mirrors of the complex world we navigate in our lives. In the grand tapestry of human interaction, power and influence are the threads that weave our destinies. Embrace these lessons, not as a formula for manipulation, but as a means to navigate the intricate dance of ambition, intention, and strategy that defines our world. So, my friend, as you step out into the world armed with these age-old secrets, use them wisely, and may your journey be filled with success, wisdom, and the artful mastery of power. What I want you to understand is that your reputation is essential. Even if you're intelligent, but people perceive you as unintelligent, you'll be seen as unintelligent by everyone else. The reverse is also true. Therefore, strive to establish your name as an example of the power of true intelligence. Keep in mind that everyone craves fame, and each plant's unique scent is its own share. They share their food and life with others. However, I've never heard of someone who shared their fame with others. Appearances carry a lot of weight in this world, and they can shape how people perceive you. Blend into the crowd, and you might go unnoticed. But if you want to stand out, you need to set yourself apart using status, energy, or a bit of mystery. The key is to make sure you're not just another face in the crowd. Our story takes us back to the 20th century in America, where a pioneer in the world of entertainment emerged. He began his journey as an assistant to a storyteller way back in 1836. His talents eventually led him to Annapolis, where he embarked on a series of captivating performances. With time, he became the star of the show, and his presence was so intriguing that he drew the attention of half the city. As he strolled through the streets, clad in a striking black suit, a curious onlooker in the crowd suddenly shouted that the man in the black suit was none other than the infamous priest Ephraim. You see, Ephraim had been notorious for an alleged murder, even though the court had acquitted him. Despite the acquittal, many Americans remained convinced of his guilt. The crowd turned hostile, and it seemed like he might meet a grim fate. However, among the spectators, there were circus performers who recognized his true identity. When the people had initially arrived at the circus, they soon realized that the entire scene was, in fact, a carefully orchestrated performance. The circus owner himself had kick-started the rumor. With this revelation, the tension eased and the mob dispersed. Yet there remained some who had been unwittingly swept up in this charade and were none too pleased with those who had orchestrated it. They demanded an explanation for the bizarre turn of events. In the end, the whole incident worked to our advantage, because all we needed was to capture the city's attention. The incident became the talk of the town, and the circus saw packed audiences every night in Annapolis. Our pioneer continued to learn valuable lessons that would stay with him throughout his life. What I want you to understand is that attracting attention has always been a matter of equal strength, especially in our current era with the presence of social media platforms. Getting noticed has become easier than ever before. You must learn how to captivate attention and stand out from others. This skill is valuable, and anyone should learn it from scratch. If you are ever going to engage in a battle with someone or a group who use attention-grabbing tactics to their advantage, you won't stand a chance unless you follow the same path. This is likely why they are successful. The rules may seem like they belong to ancient times at first glance, but the truth is that these rules work anytime, anywhere. What rule am I currently using? In a hidden corner, knowledge gathered over thousands of years is being used to control and dominate us. The life we live is nothing but a lie. All the faces we think are angelic are nothing more than masks on the faces of many demons. Many illogical things have occurred throughout history, and it's clear that many questions surround them without end. I want to alert you to something. A minority among us reaches the age of 100, while the devil has been living in this world since its beginning. We are inside his game, and the devil is cunning, symbolizing deceit and trickery. So if you think that all it does is tempt, you are greatly mistaken. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Everywhere you look in this world, wherever there is light, there will always be shadow to be found as well. The key is not about that shadow, it's about our reaction when we face that shadow. And now I want to tell you that that's everything I wanted to share with you in today's episode. To stay on track and continue this series, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can watch the next video when it's released.